This is your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Now, from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College and the East Alabama Bee Company, here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Thursday. What a stormy Wednesday we had across the region yesterday, and we've got some storms out there this morning. I think I got a little better forecast for you as we head into your weekend. But first, don't forget to get in touch with this guy right here. It's Jamie Dukas. He can save you money on your insurance, and all you have to do is get in touch with him by scanning the QR code on the screen. Answer just a few questions. There's zero obligation. Only takes just a few minutes, and he can tell you, hey, this is what I can put back in your bank account. And a lot of times he can also increase your coverage. So get in touch with Jamie Dukas today to find out how much money Jamie and Alpha can put back in your bank account. Also, be sure you head over to our YouTube page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification. So here's the setup for today. We think the significant, if there is any significant weather today, will stay in South Alabama. That's where the slight risk of severe weather will be, across southern Mississippi, South Alabama, northwest Florida, and again across southwest Georgia. We do have a marginal risk of strong thunderstorms, maybe marginally severe, all the way up into East Alabama and West Georgia. That will come late this afternoon into early this evening. We think we're going to have a line of thunderstorms move through probably after 5 p.m. and before 7 p.m., and we have a marginal risk of a strong thunderstorm or two when that line passes. I don't think we're going to see the number of severe storms today that we saw yesterday. So we'll have to watch this as we go throughout the day. Hey, if you got travel plans out to northern Texas, up into Oklahoma or Nebraska, nasty out there. Look at that moderate risk of severe weather today. Nothing like that across our region, though we will see some rumbles of thunder. We've got some out there this morning. The storms that we have out there this morning, though, are not severe at this time. So as we go into Friday, that slight risk category across southwest Alabama will kind of migrate north just a little bit, maybe up into central Alabama, but we still think East Alabama and West Georgia will be in that marginal risk category. And then looking at Saturday, just a marginal risk of strong storms across South Alabama, widely scattered storms across East Alabama and West Georgia on Saturday. Then our rain chances will increase again on Sunday. So let's take a look at a couple of things. First off, I want to show you the flash flood watch that remains in effect. I think the threat of flash flooding has diminished in the past 12 hours or so. But the Weather Service hanging on to that flash flood watch through this evening to see what this next batch of rain is going to do this afternoon. So officially, we still have a flash flood watch in effect, which does cover Talladega, Clay, Randolph, Coosa, Tallapoosa, Chambers, and Lee, and Elmore of our coverage area here across East Alabama. So here's the severe thunderstorm threat possibilities for today. They're saying today through 6 p.m., but this is most likely going to be the threat for this afternoon. We do have some strong storms moving across central Alabama this morning, and we're getting some special weather statements for some of these storms, but at the moment, nothing severe. So if we have any strong or severe storms, we think it'll be later on today. And you see, it's just a marginal risk across all of our coverage area. And then you have to go down there to about Eufaula. From Eufaula over to Demopolis and south is where the better chance of severe weather will be this afternoon. And then looking at severe possibilities for Friday and into Friday night, we see a marginal risk across East Alabama, and that slight risk category from Eufaula all the way back up to Tuscaloosa, Clanton, and to the southwest on your Friday. No tropical activity out in the Atlantic or the Gulf this morning, so at least there's one thing we don't have to be concerned about at the moment. Current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company is 65 degrees. The high temperature yesterday was 76. We do have showers and thunderstorms in the area this morning. Wind is out of the west at 1 mile per hour, gusting to 2. The humidity, 97%. The barometric pressure, 29.81. Look at that rain gauge, 1.77 inches of rain. And that was recorded mostly yesterday afternoon across the 5 Points area. Sunrise this morning at 5:30 a.m. Sunsets this evening at 7:52. Don't forget to stop by ML Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke or Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee to pick up a jar of that delicious East Alabama Bee Company honey. So we're headed for 80 degrees this afternoon in Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Woodland, Ranford. 80 is going to be the popular number today. 81 over in Rockford, and we'll hit 81 degrees also down in Auburn. We had a pretty nasty setup yesterday down in southwest Georgia. We actually had a tornado on the ground down there around Newton, Georgia, and that thing came to within about 10 miles of Albany. It was moving to the east, northeast, and there's a lot of video out there of it this morning, a lot of tree damage down there as well. And unusual to see that type of tornado activity this time of year. I mean, it's not unheard of, but that's just not something you see very often in mid-June across the southeastern United States. So here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center for today. An 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. I put a little sun in there because I think we may see a peek at the sun from mid-morning through mid-afternoon today. And then thunderstorms, we've got them out there this morning. Things will calm down, and then we may see redevelopment this afternoon. 80 will be the high. For tonight, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms through about 7 or 8 p.m. Then I think we clear out for the remainder of the night. Then on Friday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Same on Saturday to scattered afternoon variety storms. Rain chances will increase on Sunday with a 50% chance. And look at Monday, 70% chance of thunderstorms, and thunderstorms likely again on Tuesday at 60%. So here's the Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar this morning, and you can see we got some thunderstorms out there. We've got one now moving into northern Autauga County, southern Chilton, over into southern Coosa and Elmore. That's probably going to move right across southern Tallapoosa County, northern Macon County, and then could clip extreme southern Chambers and Lee County. You're probably going to get some of that. We do have a special weather statement out on this one for wind gust of 40 miles per hour. Then looking upstream, we have one up there near Tuscaloosa, crossing over I-20, I-59 corridor right there at Tuscaloosa. That one's probably going to catch central and northern Chilton and probably get across central Coosa, maybe up into the Alexander City area. That one's still probably about an hour away. And then looking back into Mississippi, even more storms there that will affect central and south central Alabama later this morning. At the moment, just light rain across Talladega, portions of southern and southwestern Clay. Randolph, not seeing much at the moment, and then maybe some light showers there in Chambers County as well. Again, these storms that we have this morning are not severe. Could they go severe? Yeah, it's possible, but not very likely because it's so cool outside right now. If this was like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning and we had storms that looked like this, I'd be much more concerned about them. But they are throwing down a lot of lightning, so it's possible that some of these could start producing hailstones large enough to prompt a severe thunderstorm warning. Hey, don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. We'd love to have you as a supporter here at Dr. Don's Weather. If you own a business and would like to be a partner with us, please send me a message on Messenger. We can have you started by the time we do our next weather forecast, which, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, will happen first thing tomorrow morning, unless we have to do severe weather coverage this afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.